You start with the facade and what people see first when they're driving through or walking through downtown, because you want something that's going to bring people into the theater, make them interested. After they came into the theater, the first thing that our patrons started complaining about was the seats. So that was a huge capital campaign where we replaced all of the seats that were probably from the 1940s with brand new backs, cushions, and we did reuse the historic end standards and the armrests. Then the audio and the lighting, that came later. That came in about 2005. It's a little bit harder to get the community interested in projects that they can't really see. They can come to the theater and they can see, they put their time, energy, or money into this project, and wow, look at how great it is. We have this beautiful sounding film, and it shows up great on the screen now, and the seats are comfortable. Then when you come to the backstage areas, the basement, the green room, the dressing rooms, well, that's kind of like not really what the public sees. A capital campaign in these backstage areas is difficult because it's not something that really captures the public's imagination. But if you come down here and take a look, you can see that it sorely needs to be done. This area of the green room here is actually a little bit of my handiwork here. This is our original curtain from the 20s, and it is now the new dressing room. This is a tool and maintenance room, supply room. This is one of my favorite rooms in the theater. We've got ticket stock here. Lincoln Theater, Mount Vernon, Washington, 75 cents. So that's got to go back a few years. I'm not sure what that is. This here as well. How can you get rid of this stuff? And back in the bowels here, we have spare projector parts dating back to the early 20s. Almost everything in the backstage area needs improvement. Most of our dressing rooms are in pitiful shape. We just had 80 kids in last week for a play, and they're squeezed in all sorts of odd spaces. Plumbing, that is a huge issue. When you get under the building here, this is, we're still dealing with a system from the 1920s. We've been patching over the last couple of years, but we really need a new roof. We actually have a couple of leaks. Well, the flooring, that really needs to be replaced just because, it's not clean and not really cleanable anymore. One thing that people notice when they first take a tour of the backstage areas are all the signatures on the walls. And that's been a tradition since the theater opened. We have signatures that date back to 1926. But it has kind of gotten a little out of hand over the last couple of years because we had so many children's performances in here. It's a tradition we'd love to continue, maybe tidy it up a little bit and be a little more restrictive on where they can put their signatures. Working with Leadership Skagit has been a ton of fun. The group is very positive and energetic. The facility plan that Leadership Skagit came up with for us is going to be significant, I think. For one thing, just getting this room completed is going to motivate us, I think, to continue this project and get more things done. So if there's any other groups in the future that would like to come down here and take on one of these projects, I would welcome that. I think you would enjoy it. It's a very interesting building, and we're such a great community asset. We do so much for the downtown and the county. To do any kind of improvements down here that people don't get to see too often, we do need that help.